Hello everyone! What's up? It's Nivni, featuring Adair and Nifty Hat. It's a pleasure to have all of you. I'm gonna be doing another visual novel. Hope no one minds. That from the same author that brought us my lovey-dovey demon, it's gonna be my Dear Prince. It's another slice of life yuri visual novel. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful and lovely day. Without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Ooh, and blah. August 3rd, Monday. Hey Momoka, before you start eating, there's something I want to tell you. That's how Dad greets me when I take a seat at the breakfast table this morning. I stare at him over my plate of fried eggs and buttered toast, my fingers poised. Mom handles the cooking when she's at home. She's pretty fond of traditional Japanese food, so she has miso soup and fried fish for breakfast when she's around. Mom's in around right now. She's away on important work business, which is to say she's giving me inspirational talks for 3 weeks on the mainland. My mom's an acupuncturist during the weekday, a instructor on the weekends, and she's fairly well known among circles among people like to stick picks into themselves when contorting their bodies in strange, uncomfortable shapes, I guess. She's also written a couple of self-help books, and she travels pretty frequently with lectures about wellness, wherever that is. I don't really get it. I mean, it's an old person's thing. Anyway, in my mom's absence, there will be just three faces around the kitchen table. Me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. Dad's the only one on cooking duty, and since he prefers frying eggs and toasting bread over stirring miso soup. Yeah, Dad isn't quite as good cooking as Mom. The yolks of his fried eggs are golden and gooey, and I can't wait to dig in. I had it a little bit too fast. Let's try that. Take 2. August 3rd, Monday. Hey Momoka, before you start eating, there's something I want to tell you. That's how Dad greets me when I take a seat at the breakfast table this morning. I stare at him over my plate of fried eggs and buttered toast, my fingers poised over my cutlery. Mom handles the cooking when she's at home. She's pretty fond of traditional Japanese food, so we usually have miso soup and fried fish for breakfast when she's around. Mom isn't here right now, though. She's away on important work business, which is to say she'll give me inspirational talks for the next 3 weeks on the mainland. Mom's an acupuncturist during the weekday, and you'll instructor by the weekends, and she's fairly well known among circles of people I like to stick pins in themselves while contorting their bodies into strange, uncomfortable shapes, I guess. She's also written a couple of self-help books, and she also travels pretty frequently with lectures about wellness, wherever that is. I don't really get it. I mean, it's an old person thing. Anyway, in my mom's absence, there'll be just 3 faces around the kitchen table. Me, my dad, and my little sister, Mikan. Dad's the only one on cooking duty, so he prefers frying eggs and toasting bread over stirring miso soup. That's what's on the menu today. Dad isn't quite good as cooking as Mom, but he's decent enough. The yolks of fried eggs are golden and gooey, and I can't wait to dig in. I'm starving. With a serious look on Dad's face, making my stomach crawl. What's going on? Did I say something wrong? You didn't call for my school, did you? No, why would your school call us during summer vacation? They wouldn't usually, but I thought I might mess up my end of semester exams. I did think my math grades look suspicious. One of my schools realized there was an error in my results, and they gotta haul me back in for remedial classes over the summer. happen, I think I'd die. I'd really, truly die. It's not like I have any special plan this summer. His friend, Rika, is spending most of it on the mainland with extended family. My other best friend, Chiako, is busy with her part-time job to spend much time with me. My summer's been pretty dull and dry so far. I don't have anything special planned, but that doesn't mean I'd want to waste it inside this classroom. Mikan looks at me curiously. She sets her half-eaten piece of toast out on her plate and signs to me with her crumb-covered fingers. What's wrong? I said back to her quickly, all while speaking aloud. I found sign language difficult to get grades at first, but I've been doing it for so long. It's practically second nature at this point. When I'm at home, I usually sigh when I speak. It makes it easier to converse with Mikan. Even if I'm not always in the mood to deal with her. I'm probably gonna die soon. What? Why? Did something happen?
Hey, Momoka, don't scare your sister like that.
Dad tuts, but he doesn't look angry. If he was, he wouldn't be smiling.
Everything's fine. Don't worry, Mikan.
Dad sighs to Mikan once he's admonishing me. Speaking out loud. Dad, like me, has gotten into the habit of signing and speaking simultaneously for Mikan's benefit.
Momoka isn't going to die. She's being silly.
Oh, I see. Are you teasing me, Momoka? No! I'm getting roughly freaked out. It never ever boils on when someone says, we have to talk. Ooh, is that what Dad said? What does he want to talk about? I don't know yet. Maybe this is about my grades? Do you fail all your exams? Do you want me to have failed my exams? I don't know. It might teach you a lesson. Fair can be character building. Mikan grins. She looks so smug. I want to reach out and pull her by her pigtails.
Let's try and calm down, alright? No one's going to die. As far as I know, Momoka doesn't need to go back to school. She has failed our exams. I haven't heard anything about it.
But you're not discounting it as a possibility.
I suppose anything is possible. Our Momoka really is bad at math. She inherited my acumen from numbers.
I pout. Why does my own dad have so little faith in me? It kind of stings.
Now, I have an important bit of news to share with you girls. A guest is going to be staying with us for a couple of weeks.
A guest? Mikan signs back enthusiastically. She almost knocks a glass of orange juice over. Who are they? How old are they? Are they boy or girl? Do you think they'll hang out with me? Mikan, despite her demure pigtails and her short stature, isn't all shy. She must be one of those least shy people I know. She's very social and she loves meeting new people, particularly girls her own age. They always fuss how cute and small and doll-like she is. Dad laughs and shakes his head.
Slow down, kid. Let me finish. Our guest is a young girl the same age as Momoka. I think she turned 17 a few months ago.
Why does she look like that? Is she cute? Do you think she'd be my friend?
Sorry, kiddo, but I can't comment on her looks. It doesn't seem proper. Anyway, I never met her in person. I only seen a few photos.
How interesting. And how do you know this girl?
She's the daughter of my old university friends. His name is Seiji, Hattori Seiji. The two of us go way back.
Ooh, I see. And what's her name?
Aoi.
Hattori Aoi. Huh. That's a nice name. I bet she'll be nice too. I wouldn't be too sure about that. It's too soon to tell. So, why is this random girl going to be staying with us during the summer?
Well, about that.
Dad coughs and adjusts his glasses, which are starting to slip down the bridge of his nose.
Seiji's going on vacation, and he doesn't want to leave Aoi on her own. He asked if I could look after her for a while, and I agreed.
Jarvar. Hi, dead man. Good to see you. Sorry about like blinking out of existence there, dead man. I wasn't. Nah, I don't know. I was feeling weird, and also I wanted to choose a different visual novel. I'm gonna do that one, but I think I wasn't feeling the mood for that one. I want something more. Yeah, I want something more cute. And I hope both of you are having a good, beautiful, lovely day. And Happy New Year's, Jarvar. Oh yeah. And we're playing My Dear Prince. It's a slice of life yuri visual novel about it's just about love. Yeah, nothing like life staking, like nothing like it's just slice of life. And let me put back in autopilot. Earlier when I was playing it and I was trying to read it, it was going like, I thought I adjusted the speed correctly before I started the stream. Then it was going super fast and I was like, trying to keep up with it. Alright, let me continue. Jarvar said it wasn't a problem, and Happy New Year to you too. Thank you very much, Jarvar. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Both of you. Both you and the man. And let's just continue. I frown. I guess that makes sense, but I don't know why we have to look after her. Where's Aoi from anyway?
Tokyo.
Tokyo? Huh. I have a bad feeling about this. That settles it. There's no way we're gonna get along.
Now, how do you come to that conclusion? That seems a touch premature.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why there's like brackets next to your dialogue, let me pop over here. The one with pigtails, her name is Mikon. She's I think she's deaf or something, so they have to use sign language. So they both speak and they'll also like use their hands to communicate with her. Alright, let me continue. It goes without saying. I mean, she's in Tokyo. That should be really cool and fashionable. And
You're...
Well, look at me. Adjust myself for further emphasis. I do try to follow the advice in fashion magazines, but trends move too quickly to keep up with them. Not fancy bouquets on Omarishima Island, where I can buy the most up-to-date clothes. I order most of my clothes online, but they take ages to arrive. There's no way I'll be as fashionable as a Tokyoite. It's simply not possible. I bet she'll make fun of me. Compared to her, I probably look like a troll.
I don't think I will make fun of you, Momoka. Judging by Seji's account, she's a very nice girl.
Well, let's say that. He is her father. I mumbled under my breath. Speaking of which, I wonder what Dad tells his friends about me. He called me a nice girl too. Sad to say, I think it's drastically more likely that he calls me a lazy gremlin who never helps around the house.
Let's not judge Aoi before she gets here, alright?
I still don't see why we have to take her in, all people.
Why not? Seji's my friend. He's had not an easy time of it. He's not been quiet himself since his wife died. This is almost a decade ago. He's done his best to raise Aoi on his own, but it's been hard on him. He's had no time to himself for a long while. This is his first proper vacation in years. He deserves a chance to relax, just like anyone else.
That's very sad and all, but it doesn't make me feel any better about the situation. I sigh. What does Maud say about all this?
I called her about the other day, and she okayed it. She knows how close Seji and I used to be. She thinks it's important to support friends when they're in need.
So there's no way reneging on this arrangement.
No, I'm ashamed to even consider that.
Well, it was worth a shot. And here I was thinking my summer vacation was gonna be fun. I guess not. How can I ever hope to relax with a cool, fashionable city girl hanging around to judge all my questionable wardrobe choices? I'll never get a moment's rest. Come wait to me, Yuri. Hanging around with Momoka all the time gets pretty boring. At least one of us looks excited about this. Mika is so enthused she's practically bobbing up and down on her chair. But not for her. What a traitor. When will Ali get here, Dad? We should be here soon.
Well, about that.
Dad scratches his head, which he often does when he's not entirely sure if it answers the question he really ought to know. Unlike Mom, who's organized and in control 110% of the time, Dad's more laid back. Let's just say he's pretty scatterbrained.
I think she's meant to be arriving tomorrow.
You think? You mean you don't know?
Well, it depends on when the next book gets in.
How'd she arrive soon? I want to see her. Hey, Mikan does. I still have reservations. It's all very sudden. Why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. It was a bit last minute. I said you couldn't make his up mind about whether you wanted to go on vacation or not. I didn't want to tell you about Ollie until I was sure she was coming.
And you're definitely sure she's coming.
We've been through this already, Momoka. Everything's settled, whether you like it or not.
Well, I like Ali. I want to be here to be friend.
Good for you. I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that.
Where's Ali going to sleep? Can she stay in my room? Except with futon for her on the floor. Ah, Mikan's raised a good point. Where's our guest going to sleep? Wait, what's that? The man says,
Like that deep voice.
well,
I thought for a moment my model froze. Like, I was like stuck in a perpetual laughing.
Dema says,
Like that deep voice.
really?
I get kind of self-conscious when I have to do deeper voices. I prefer to be doing cuter voices. That's why another reason why I chose the visual novel.
But I'm glad you like it. Our house is only 3 bedrooms. One for Mom and Dad, and one for Mikan, and one for me. My room's a bit bigger than Mikan's, as it ought to be, given my exalted status as the eldest sister. It'd be practical if Ali stayed with me, but I'm not too crazy about the idea. I don't want my inner sanctum being invaded by a total stranger, especially not one from the city. I can see her now, laughing at my pitiful collection of shoes, pouring through my poetry collection of makeup, tearing through my closet with her fashionable fingernails. Ali, probably. You think this looks good? He will stop wearing high-waisted pants last year. Ugh, just thinking about him pisses me off. And why does my imagining Ali look so much like Saya? Is my mind trying to make me mad? Now I'll have to sleep in the living room. She can have the couch. Can't make Ali sleep on the couch. He's our guest. She's a guest who'll be eating our food and sleeping under our roof for 2 whole weeks. She should be grateful for whatever scraps of kindness she can get.
Stop being childish. Aoi's going to stay in your room during her trip, and that's the end of it. I won't let you argue our way out of this one, Missy.
Hi, Karstling. Good to see you. Yeah, I changed my mind. I want to do this one instead. I fully expect this will happen, but it's an unpleasant reveal regardless.
Also, Let me know if anyone's getting... I like doing them, like raising my voice, but like, if it's annoying, I could just read in my regular voice. Carson, whatever makes you happy. Thanks, Carslane. I appreciate it.
Alright, let me continue. I feel like since it was happen, it's a pleasant reveal regardless. No way! That's not fair! Life isn't fair, though if anyone's being unfair, I think you are. You're being very childishly. Oh, dear big sister of mine. Anyway, we think you were 7, not 17. In fact, I know 7-year-olds who are far more mature than you. Oh, shut up, Mikon! I cannot shut up, genius. Grr. I grit my teeth together. Dad, this isn't fair! I turn my attention on Dad, no longer bothering to sigh. I don't want Mika butting in again to berate me. I don't want a strange girl staying in my room. I need a chance to clean up, and I, well, you know...
That's enough, Momoka. I'm disappointing you. I didn't raise you to be so spoiled. I like how his face in the dialogue is just like smiling. Like, yeah, he's getting so pissed off with them. I slumped back in my chair, utterly defeated. Thanks, Jarvar. Jarvar says, you're good the way you're doing it. Deba says this feels like my high school turmoil. But, like, someone's staying at your house, and you feel like they're intruding. Is that what you mean?
I slumped back in my chair, utterly defeated. I'm not used to Dad scolding me. He's usually laid back and easygoing. Why is he looking at me like that? His gaze even sharper than the blade of a knife.
Now look here. I try to get a good feel of like the characters whenever I do a visual novel. And so far, it seems like Momoka, the older sister with like the red bows and the black dress, she seems kind of dense, or she's spoiled, or maybe a bit self-centered. So yeah, I'm going with that. Like she's kind of a brat, even though she's the oldest. Dad starts sighing again, even conscious about leaving Mikon out of the loop. I know this is sudden. I'm sorry to spring this news on you so suddenly. I realize, as a teenager, you want your privacy. It's understandable. Seiji is one of my dearest friends. He helped me a lot in the past, and I owe it to him to return the favor. We're gonna welcome Aoi into our home. This is not up for debate. I don't want you being rude to him, to her, or ignoring her, or doing anything to make her feel uncomfortable. Do you understand?
It's okay, Dad. I'll be good.
I know you will. I'm more worried about your sister. Do you promise to be on your best behavior, Momoka? Please, for me.
Jeez. I pout. I don't really want to go along with this, but I don't think I got any choice. Dad asked me like that. Can't possibly refuse. I finished my toast and eggs while I already had started to get cold, then head out of my house. My shift at work starts in 15 minutes, so I should probably head straight for the cafe. But I never been one to do things because they make sense. Dad's little lecture over the breakfast table has given me a lot to think about. I let Bear play some mull things over in the beach.
Yeah, I could go for eggs.
I like going to the beach, particularly when I'm in a slump. It's hard to be sad or upset when you can hear the relaxing sound of bright blue waves. That's probably one of the good things about living on this pretty little island. We might not have much in the way of fashionable shops, but at least you're never away from the beach. The beaches are one of Omorishima's primary attractions, actually. Though Omorisha functions as its own community. With about 40,000 inhabitants, it's classed as part of the Miyagi Prefecture. There's a ferry that goes from the coast or Morishima a couple of times depending on the weather, and it takes about 13 minutes to get to the mainland. This island is a two-bay, but it's a very popular tourist destination, especially in the summer. The beaches are considered some of the cleanest, most well-kept in Japan, and our mountain trails are famous with hikers from all over the world. I think real point of interest, however, is all the rabbits. Morishima is a proud home to hundreds of different breeds of rabbits, and they make rabbits. Rabbits are Morishima's pride and joy. You're not allowed to own cats or dogs on this island. Feel they'll hurt the cute little bunnies. The bunnies are our main selling point, other than the beaches and the forests and the cliffs. We even have a theme park called Moonland, with a cute bunny mascot. Morishima's residents really are rabid about rabbits. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it right here. She made a pun. There's hope. There's hope for her. Get it? There's people are rabid for the rabbits. Yeah? Anyway. I'm pretty used to them having lived in Arashimiya all my life. When I go outside, I usually take a small plastic bag filled with dandelion and mint leaves with me. Stop to feed any cute bunnies I come across. I don't do that today, though. It's so lost in my own thoughts, I don't pay much heed to the rabbits, cute though they are. Wait a minute, dead man. Wait, what did you mean by that? Got any carrots? What did you mean by that? Explain yourself. What did you mean by carrots? Got any carrots? Why would you ask that? Unless... Are you referring to the bird claw in my hair? Because I do recall that one time you referenced that something about baby carrots. That better not be it. I got my eye on you. Yeah, dead man. I know. But hey, once I get this the new outfit, new glow up, say goodbye to the baby carrot crocs. Hello, Princess Nivni. Queen Nivni. Magic Nivni. I have no idea. I just think it's gonna look pretty. Anyway, sorry for the sidetracking. Strange girl's coming to stay with us for 2 whole weeks. You're a baby carrot. Girl I never even met before. A girl, Kawali. I guess might be so bad because she really needs to sleep in my room. I never agreed to this. I love my dad. Annoys me when he decides to like this without asking me. Why does he even never think about my feelings? I gaze out at the aquamarine ocean, my eyes narrowed. The beach is crowded, just like I anticipated. There are little kids splashing the surf, or maintaining themselves on beach towels, and couples being won their bites of shaved ice. The smell of frying yakisoba from the various eateries lingers in the air, mingled with the saltiness of the sea. Winter gulls with long orange beaks and beady eyes turn circles in the sky. Their wings unfurl as they search for scraps. It's a nice scene, like something you see in a movie. So perfect. Everything looks kind of filtered. Coming to the beach usually cheers me up. I like the sounds and smells of ocean. I particularly like watching the cute couples. I know that sounds kind of voyeuristic, but I don't mean it in a creepy way. I swear. It's hard to explain my fascination with lovey-dovey couples. But, well, watching them gives me this warm, fuzzy feeling, kind of like petting Morishima's many rabbits. Knowing when a blushing girl rests her head on her beloved's shoulders. chast touch of her fingers when a lock of stray hair is brushed behind ear. The gentle laughter as a couple share an inside joke, incomprehensible to anybody else. These little incidences are all super adorable. I don't have any romantic experience of my own, but that doesn't mean I can't sigh and get misty-eyed while watching other people enjoying themselves. Going couple watching usually helps me cool. It's not working today. I feel steamed. I'm stung with injustice of my dad's decision. I killed him to Kasumi, but always arrival first. This is so unfair. I kick the sand on the tip of my foot, eases some of my frustration. So I decide to kick it again, and again, and again. Crap! My shoe's just fallen off my foot. It arcs through the air, the buckle glinting at the sunlight. Then it spirals down at a velocity I didn't know an airborne shoe can attain. What do we do if it hits someone on the head? I'll never live it down! Hey! Watch out! I call out just in time. A boy standing a few feet from me pauses. He looks at my sandal, which is still flying in the air. I'm afraid it's gonna collide with his face, but... No! The boy moves faster than lightning. So quick, he leaves behind after image. He's a sand. He raises his right arm, then snatches the sand before I can bonk him on the noggin. Safe. The boy shoots me a devastating smile, then jogs towards me. I presume this is yours, Cinderella. Oh, yes, thank you. I accept my erect shoe from his outstretched hand, blushing all the while. It's like a back on my foot. I do the buckle up so tight, it hurts. I don't want to escape again. Then glance up. My eyes meet the boy's. Mermaids do. My heart thumps. It was hard to tell from a distance. Now he's all up in my business. I can't deny the truth. This boy is freaking gorgeous. His hair is shiny blonde. It's pretty long for a guy, though he wears it tied back in a ponytail. His eyes are bright orange. His tan skin is smooth, utterly devoid of any blemishes. The large backpack slung on his backpack looks pretty heavy. He's even breaking a sweat. The boy is several inches taller than me, and rather slender, so he could be called lanky. Ah! Oh. Hi, Azio. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Yeah, Happy New Year. Glad you can come for this version of My Dear Prince. Happy New Year, Zio. Happy New Year. His arms and legs have some musculature, though that's not particularly pronounced. Is he some sort of athlete? That must be how he was able to catch my shoe so quickly.
Excuse me? Is something the matter?
What? I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. Really. You don't need to worry. A glass to the left, then to the right. But alas, no matter which way I look, I'm unable to escape from this beautiful boy's gaze. He's so attractive, and so not. His handsome is only making me acutely aware of my own below-average looks. I dreamed about having a romantic encounter with a good-looking boy for years, but this is not how I envisioned it going. I couldn't knock this block off. Why am I so clumsy? For my embarrassment, escape fast becomes the fourth thing on my mind. Thank you very much for helping me. I gotta be going now. Bye.
Hey, wait, before you take off, I was just wondering. Do you live around here?
Yeah, I do. Look at the boy shyly. My face still pink. Why do you want to know?
I've not been to this island before, and I was hoping you could help me find my way around. Try asking a few people on the beach, but they don't seem to know much more than I do. I'm so relieved I managed to run into a local.
Oh, that's okay. If it's help you need, I'll do my best. I pick up some of my earlier tests evaporating. Since this boy's asking me for advice, I'll be quite as bad at almost bashing his brains out with my shoe. Where do you want to go?
I'm looking for the street.
The boy offers me a name, which makes me start in surprise. Really? You want to go there?
Why?
He tilts his head to one side.
That's not a rough area, is it?
Oh, no, not at all. I don't think there are any rough areas in Omorishima. It's too small for that. I was just surprised though. That's actually the street I lived on.
Really?
The boy blinks, then grins.
That's such a coincidence.
It really is.
Do you mind giving me directions? It'd be a big help.
I consider the boy giving some rough guidance by going my merry way, but this doesn't just sit right with me. Cautious I'll probably be late for work. I think I'm late already. I don't want to send him off on his own.
I was trying to pause it.
Then that says... Pink. These characters are so likable. Momoka and you are pink too. Yeah, but we're kinda
I don't know about her, but yeah, I don't think we're anything alike. But I can be petty at times, admittedly. Yeah. I don't think I'm that whiny.
Am I? There are some things in this world more important than waitressing.
And quirky.
There are some things in this world more important than waitressing. My love life is hanging in the balance here. I'll do you one better and take you there myself.
Really? You don't mind?
Not at all. I'd be happy to help.
Wow, that's really nice of you. I hope I'm not intruding.
It's fine. I offer the boy a reassuring smile. It's not like I was doing anything. Anyway. That's a complete and utter lie. But what the boy doesn't know won't hurt him. I'm trying hard to score affection points here. Things might have gone off to a bad start. I almost conked him over the head with my shoe. But I think I can turn this around. My first love story might just about to begin. Now I just gotta lay on the charm. I'm sure I can ensnare him. Maybe. It's nice to meet you. I'm Momoka, by the way. I probably should have said sooner. You are...
My name's Aoi. It's nice to meet you too.
Aoi? Huh. I wrinkle my nose. This day really is full of coincidences.
Huh? Aoi asks. What do you mean?
Oh, don't mind me. I thought it was just funny. It's all that you're called Aoi, when the name's been weighing on me all morning. Excuse me.
Is there for any particular reason?
It's kind of convoluted. My dad's friend's kid's gonna be staying with us during the summer, you see. She's called Aoi, and she's from Tokyo. I never met her before, apparently. But she's gonna be sleeping in my room. I'm not crazy about it. My dad never even asked me if I was okay with it. Can you believe that?
It does sound kind of thoughtless. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks for your sympathy. I know this doesn't have anything to do with you, but it's seriously annoying me. I don't want to share my room with a random girl I never met before. I bet she'd be super stuck up. Hanging out with her is gonna be such a pain.
Oh, I don't know. Aoi smiles awkwardly. Aoi might not be bad at all.
No, I bet she eaten me worse. He was heavy sigh. Anyway, I take it you're a tourist. Uh-huh. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. That's pretty far away. I've always wanted to go there, but... My voice trails away. Thanks then, man. Then, I frown. What are the odds of running into a boy called Aoi from Tokyo on the same day? And about Hattori Aoi, also from Tokyo. One or two coincidences is fine, but I start to rack up way too much for my comfort. I really hope I'm not mistaken, but your family name would happen to be Hattori, would it? Yep. Then you're Hattori Aoi. I sure am. I thought this Aoi was like a handsome boy, but in actual fact, you're Hattori Aoi, as in the Hattori Aoi. It's going to stay with me and my family during the next 2 weeks.
It sure looks like it. Your family's name, Akiyama.
Yes, I swell. I'm Akiyama Momoka. That's me.
Then you really are the Momoka I'll be staying with. That's a relief. I was wondering why there was no way at the harbor to pick me up when my boat got in. I was afraid I was gonna get completely lost.
You thought you were arriving tomorrow.
Really? Oh, jeez. We also got our wires crossed. It's not pretty last minute.
I'll say.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Momoka.
Aoi beams brightly.
I hope you take good care of me. I'm really sorry if I'm being here is causing you any problems. I'll try to keep out of your hair, so please don't hate me too much.
I take a step back. Though it's warm day, I can feel the color fading from my cheeks. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Not only did I make my wildly incorrect assumption about Aoi's gender, I also blur a bunch of crap about how I don't want to deal with her. Right to her face. So much for making a good first impression. I know Aoi for like 10 seconds, and I bet I already offended her. Why am I such an idiot? Tons of Rin.
Wow, Omoroshi Mom, it's pretty. It's a lot nicer than I thought it'd be.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I lead Aoi through our Marshima's twisting streets, my hands clenched at my sides. I feel painfully, uncomfortably aware of my major screw up back at the beach. No, I'm not talking about the thing with my shoe. I can't believe I said all those awful stuff to her. If I'd known the handsome boy who came to my aid was not, in fact, a boy, and my new roommate, Hattori Aoi, I would have been more careful with my words. But it's too late to worry about that now. I can take back everything I said. I'm such an idiot. Hey, Aoi.
Yes?
Aoi smiles. Her expression is completely devoid of malice. This should put me at ease, but it has the exact opposite effect. I feel worse about this whole debacle than I did before. This girl, I decide, is way too nice. I want to apologize.
What?
Well, that thoughtless stuff I said. I really didn't make you feel all that welcome.
What? Oh, it's fine. Don't sweat it. You all make mistakes. I'm not offended. It's not like anybody got hurt.
You really don't mind?
Nah, I actually agree with you. It's pretty cheeky of my dad to send me here on such short notice. I'd be pissed if I had to share my bedroom with some random girl too. You've done nothing to feel bad about, so don't dwell on it too much. Besides, you're walking me back to my place. That's real nice of you. I appreciate it.
I wince. I'm not half as nice as what he thinks. In fact, I'm pretty conniving. I agreed to help her because I thought she was a handsome guy. But I think it'd be best to keep that under wraps. You know how awkward things really are between us. Well, I was doing her best to smooth things over, but I still feel pretty terrible bad.
I know.
Lally saddles me up, still smiling.
Turn that frown upside down.
I don't want to see him moping. No, I'll do my best. I force a smile, not convinced was better than nothing. But thanks, Ellie.
No problem. If anything, I should be the one apologizing to you. It's kind of sort of my family's fault, after all.
How'd you figure?
Well, it's a bit complicated, but...
Ellie loops her arms behind her head as she walks, her clad feet slapping against the ground with her slow, leisurely footsteps. I wonder if I always walk these slow on purpose, so I can step at her. She's a good head taller than me. She looks pretty athletic. I bet she could jog back to my house in under 3 minutes, if she wanted to. Not that she knows where my house is. That's kind of the issue here.
Dad was dithering about whether he wanted to commit to this holiday up until, like, a week ago. He's all set to call it off, even after he booked the tickets. He only went through it in the end because I twisted his arm.
You mean, you wanted to go on vacation and leave you here?
Not really. No. I would have preferred to spend my summer back home. But, well, I don't know how much your dad told you, but my mom died when I was pretty young. My dad's raised me on his own since then. He was pretty upset, distraught really. After mom died, he's so busy looking out for me, he didn't have any time to grieve. Never had much money, being a single, calm family and all, so we all been on had any real holidays other than visit to my grandma in the Tomiya Prefecture, I guess.
I only been to the mainland a few times in the past, and then not just during the Miyaga, I wonder. Oh, what's a Tomiya?
Fields and hills.
Is that all?
Well, not really. But my grandmother, that is, Dad's mom, lives in the middle of the countryside. There's a whole lot of nothing there. It's kind of pretty in the summer, yes. All those huge sunflowers. But there's not much to do.
There isn't much to do in Urshima either. It's not a very big island. Look around the street, save for a few rabbits which are scampering about on the sidewalk. It's quite uninspired. I bet it has nothing in Tokyo with all high-rise buildings that threaten to skewer the skies itself. Sigh. I kick at a loose rock on the roadside. From your perspective, this place must seem like a dump. I probably hate it here.
Don't be so pessimistic. I've not been very long, but I think it's super scenic. I'd love to go jogging around here.
You go jogging?
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow, we're like polar opposites.
I just like keeping myself busy. I guess I take after Dad. He never sits still either. But that's because he's always working. I'm kind of worried about him, actually. He's always pushing himself. I know he's doing it for me, but sometimes I wish he'd slow down. A little. Dad might have some pretty broad shoulders. I don't think they're broad enough to carry all the responsibilities he tries to bear. That's why I wanted him to go on vacation with Makai. He deserves it.
Makai?
Dad's girlfriend. They've been seeing each other for a couple of years. He met a woman after my mom died, but he couldn't get serious about any of them. Kai's the only one who he gets along with, but they haven't been spending much time together lately. I don't want them to drift apart. Not when I see how happy they are together. I think a vacation is just what they need to rekindle the relationship. Dad sacrificed so much for me. I'm prepared to do pretty much anything to help him out.
Ali grins, one hand resting on her hip. She has a very casual, almost boyish way of speaking. Her motivations are incredibly pure. Is she like some kind of angel? I thought she'd be stuck up, but I was totally wrong on that score. Always a lot nicer than I initially imagined. Here we are, home sweet home. Let Ali inside, then shut the front door behind me. She glances about our living room, her eyes wide. Her bulky bag, which I guess is crammed full of clothes for the next 2 weeks, lies on the floor by her feet. Our house isn't anything that special. I was staring like it's some kind of historical landmark. It's actually kind of embarrassing how my house scrutinized so much. So, what do you think?
I think it's great.
She beams, displaying 2 rows of neat white teeth.
This island might be kind of small, but your house is huge. My cruddy place back in Tokyo's got nothing on this.
Is it huge? I frown. Then Dad says, back with some chicken noodle soup.
Are you sure it's chicken?
Cause yeah, you have a tendency to mix up your birds. I hope it's chicken there, and not ostrich or something. My house doesn't seem all that special to me. Maybe that's because I've lived here all my life. My parents moved in this place shortly after my mom published her first book, which proved to be an unprecedented hit. I don't really understand the stuff my mom writes about. She has quite a lot of fans. That book kickstarted her career, which, from what I gather, has been all roses since then. My mom had me about a year after moving here, and Mia came along 4 years later. It's a nice big house there, but there's more than enough space for 4 of us. Now I'm looking at my house from the eyes of an partial observer. I just place this on the larger side.
That's putting it lightly.
Now he grins.
My dad and I don't even have a house. We live in this crusty old apartment block with 4 rooms, pretty cramped, and aircon doesn't even work properly. It's always freaks out in the summer, no matter how many times the repairman comes over. I think it's on its last legs.
Really? I look at Ali, perplexed. You don't have a house?
Nah, house prices in Tokyo are too expensive. My dad's only a teacher. He doesn't have that much money.
The man says, "Gas, did she invite a boy into her house?" Hate to break it to you, dead man, but Aoi is the same Aoi that they were expecting. Yeah, Aoi is Aoi's a lady. The one that Dad was saying that his friend's daughter was coming over to stay for 2 weeks, and that she was gonna be roommating with Momoka. I think teachers are way underpaid for all hours they put. Poor Dad always looks exhausted at the end of the day. And then again, even if we had the money to move, I don't know if we would. We moved a couple times in the past, and it's always a major hassle. There's so much to sort out. It's so much to pack. Wow, I didn't know that. I look at the floor, feeling suddenly guilty. My family's not the wealthiest around. Asaya is only too fond of telling me. But we're not poor. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Dad had a reasonably well-paying job, and my mom's a minor celebrity. News books raking in royalties each month, and our talks always sell out super fast. She's even been on TV a couple of times. I always took my cushy life for granted. I never thought to realize that my situation isn't the norm. I guess I'm pretty privileged after all. Even if Omarashima's out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how much about the housing market. I imagine you charge a lot based on where you live. You might buy a nice two-story house in Omarashima when you get squatting in messy, overcrowded city, Tokyo. It's not surprised Aoi's family's struggling, given how she comes from a one-parent household. Speaking of parents, I introduced you to my dad, but I don't know if he's here right now. The house has been pretty quiet since I got here. If Dad were here, he'd probably take care of the chores, but I can't hear the droning of the hum of the vacuum or the rumbling of the washing machine. I don't think Mikan's here either. She should go out with some of her friends. I'm sorry about this. You must have a very, thoughtless family. It seemed like a thoughtless family. That's alright. Nali's quick to reassure me, as is her wont. She's so facetious. I might cry. I wouldn't want to inconvenience you. I'm a guest after all. Shouldn't have to disrupt your schedules for my sake. It's precisely because you're a guest that we should be looking after you. We're not being very hospitable. I sigh. Oh well, Dad should be back soon enough. Just hang tight. He's been looking forward to seeing you. But he'd be sorry if he missed your arrival. As for me, I take my phone from my pocket and check the time. It's 10:30, more than an hour after my shift after Kyle's cafe was supposed to start. This is a good... Kyle's gonna be so pissed at me. I'm really sorry, Aoi. I gotta take off. I don't want to leave you here, but I need to head to work. Stop.
Really? I didn't know you had a job to get to. I'm sorry for keeping you, Momoka. If I known, I wouldn't have asked you to take me. I wouldn't have asked you to take me to your house.
You didn't ask. I offered. It's fine. At least, I hope it'll be fine. Kyle's pretty scary when she's angry. Maybe you're right on your own.
Don't worry about it. I'm a big, tough girl. I can look after myself. Whereabouts do you work, by the way?
The Seaside Cafe. It's a small cafe located by the beach, in case the name didn't get away. It's not the most creative of names. It's owned by a woman named Kaho. She's friends with my dad, which is probably why she gave me the job. I'm supposed to be working there over the summer. I'll not be there for much longer if I don't get there ASAP.
Ooh, Seaside Cafe, huh? Heard of that place.
You have? A friend. Got a lot of tourists in the Seaside Cafe. I don't know if it was all that popular. It's not like Moonland.
Maybe not, but I did a bit of research. See? I didn't want to mooch off of you and your family for the next 2 weeks, so I figured I should apply for a part-time job while I'm staying there. I didn't hold much hope I'd get anything since I'm not here all that long, but I thought if it being the summer and all, some places could use a bit of extra help. I asked your dad about it while you were hashing out the details of my trip, and he suggested I apply to the Seaside Cafe. I sent them an email, and
Now he grins.
as luck would have it, I just so happened to land a job. It's quite the coincidence, huh?
I guess. A friend. Now he looks pretty pleased about this supposed struggle of good luck, but I'm more skeptical. If Dad suggested she work at the Seaside Cafe, it seems like he would have put in good word to Kaho on her behalf. Dad and Kaho have been friends for a while. She owes him a couple of favors. This revelation, though somewhat surprising, is nowhere near on my level of being accidentally running into Aoi this morning. I didn't expect Aoi to be both my new roommate and my coworker, but I guess that's the way things have worked out.
Say, Momoka,
Yeah?
I'm not meant to start work until tomorrow, but since you're heading over there anyway...
Let me guess. You wanted me to take you there.
If you would, it'd probably be a better use of my time than sitting around here. I don't really like being on my own. And I want to start working as soon as possible.
That's admirable and all, but aren't you tired? We just got here. Should head to my room and rest.
Rest is for the weak. I could do that after I die. It's way more important I start making money so I can thank your dad for putting me up. I don't want to be a burden.
Now you might be bright and bubbly, but her sense of duty is comparable to a soldier's. It's pretty impressive, but... Jeez. I smiled and shake my head. You're pretty silly, Allie.
Why'd you say that?
Well... I notice I sound kind of stupid coming from me. I'm pretty silly myself. Black kettle, you're back and all. Call me hypocrite if you want. But... you don't have to worry about being a burden. My dad's nice to everybody. He never think of taking you as a chore. And you're not obligated to work to earn your keep.
But I did figure as much. Yeah, he seemed pretty, nice in emails he sent me.
Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. Blah.
But I feel wrong in taking advantage of his kindness. I got a new son to repay him. Are you sure you won't accept my money? Does he take checks?
From a 17-year-old... Get real. You're not even a proper adult yet.
I might not be an adult, but money's worth just as much as anybody else. My gratitude too.
I think you're being plenty grateful already. She's so earnest and industrious. I'm starting to feel guilty. I can't believe that only an hour prior. Also, be Allie might fall like foul of some horrible maritime accident and fall headfirst into the briny deep. How could I be so cruel? It's probably too late for this since you already applied. But you really don't need to work this summer. You're on holiday. You should enjoy yourself.
That's very sweet of you. But I like keeping busy. Like I said, I want to work even if I didn't feel obligated. If I let myself get too lax, I'd probably spend all my summer at the beach. I'd be all rusty when I go back to playing basketball.
You play basketball?
Yep.
And you go jogging?
I sure do.
Wow. I pull a face. I could never do all that. I'm losing at sports.
I'm sure you're not that bad, Momoka.
How can you say that? You don't even know me. I'm sure always trying to be nice. She has no business deciding just how bad, or not bad, I am at sports. She hasn't seen me in PE class. I almost always come in last during track. Even Yuki, with her childish proportions, is faster than I am. I can't even kick a ball to save my life. Swimming a single length in the school pool makes me feel lighthearted. Lightheaded. Less said about dodgeball, the better. I'm just not terrible at sports. My test doesn't deter Allie though. Right,
Sorry, it's getting a little too ahead. I might not know you all that well right now, but I like to get to know you. I'll be living you for a couple weeks, and we'll be working in the same place. It'll be awkward if we don't try to get along. I know you didn't want me to stay here, but I hope I can make up for that. Just give it a bit of time. I'm sure we'll be fast friends.
I look at Allie blankly. She looks incredibly handsome. She grins like that. I never thought I had a thing for girls, but her gender doesn't seem all that important. When she's ticking all my boxes, her smile's doing a serious number on my heart. It's flipping about my chest like a pancake.
Hey, Momoka, are you alright?
I'm fine. I turn my back on Ollie, then check on my phone again. It's 10:45 now, even if I ran, which I won't. I hate running. I gotta make it work by like 11 at least. I am well and truly screwed. Let's hurry to the cafe together, shall we? Probably wondering where I am.
That sounds good to me. So now.
Ollie grins and punches her arm in the air. Her enthusiasm must be catching because I find myself smiling too.
Akima Momoka, where the devil have you been?
That's how my wonderful boss Kaho greets me when I finally show up at the CI cafe. Eyes are narrow and she sounds annoyed, like super annoyed. I guess I just can't judge her, and I'm over an hour late for work, but I don't like being glared at. She's looking at me like I'm less than human. I'm sorry I was so late. One or two things cropped up, is all. Dad had to talk to me about something this morning. That shut me up, and then...
Oh, so you're trying to blame Fujita for this, are you?
Well...
You're absolute limit, Momoka. It's one thing to oversleep and get to work late, but it's another to use your own fire as excuse for your shortcomings. Now stop thinking of silly excuses. You need to learn to take responsibility for your failings. You'll never grow up otherwise.
I grit my teeth together. This is unfair. I'm not lying. Dad really did have something to tell me. It was very important too. This girl's gonna be staying at my house, see, and...
Not another word.
Kyle shoots me down swiftly, her hands planted on her hips.
Honestly, I'm employing you to serve my customers, Momoka, not talk back to me. Remember, I'm the one in charge. You are just my underling.
I know.
Now what do you have to say?
Sorry?
Say it like you mean it.
I really am sorry, Kyle. I hope you can forgive me for being so, vicious and for signing my father's good name.
Good. Now that wasn't very hard, was it?
Kyle smiles. Talking about my dad always makes Kyle smile, no matter how foul her mood is. My dad's a photographer, and he works at Amurishima's tourism board. Part of Amurishima's and its attractions is part of his job. My dad's first assignments when he took the job many years ago, sadly few photos of Kyle's cafe, her fancy magazine. He and Kyle really hit it during the shoot, from what I gathered. Well, I say that, but Dad hits it off with almost everyone. He's very amicable, which makes it hard not to like him. Comes to his work, though he's a real pro. Kyle admired his work ethic. She enjoyed his easy company. She especially appreciated the fact that after the article on her cafe was run in the magazine, her business began to boom. Dad hasn't taken any photos of Kyle's cafe in a good while, but he and Kyle are on friendly terms nonetheless. Kyle babysat Mika and I when we were younger, and sometimes she comes to our house for dinner. She might be my boss, but she's kind of a family friend. That's how I ended up getting a summer job at the cafe. It was all thanks to Dad's influence. With his A-rank charisma, I think he'd make a pretty good protagonist to harem dating sim. Lots of women around the island seem to like him. Though women at the fish stalls always give him extra porgy when he heads into the shopping district, and Amari's mother over at the bakery slips him free red buns with his orders. I wish popularity was a gene you can inherit, like hair or eye color. Maybe then, I have a bit more luck.
Now, why don't you tell me the real reason you were late, Momoka?
Well,
You weren't staying up late again drawing, were you?
Not exactly.
Then what were you doing? I'm really very sorry, but it isn't Momoka's fault she was late today. It's mine. I'll be staying with her family for a couple of weeks, and she spent this morning showing me around. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Lally bows her head, which prompts Kao to give her a curious once-over.
Excuse me?
She purses lips together.
And who might you be, young man?
I'm, not a guy, actually. It's very an easy mistake to make, though. I'm Aoi. Hatori, Aoi. I applied for a job at your cafe a few days ago. I'm not meant to start working until tomorrow, but I thought I might as well come over early since Momoka was already heading over here. You're one employee short this morning, thanks to me. So I'd like to start working to repay my debt. Once again, I really am sorry for the inconvenience. Lally bows for the second time. Kao looks a little taken aback by all this, because she blinks.
Ah, so you're Aoi, are you? I take it you're the girl who will be staying with Fujitaka and his family.
That's me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You too.
Kao's expression relaxes into a smile.
Fujitaka spoke quite highly of you. You're more than welcome to work here. I'm glad you're so reliable. And so polite too. Here, watch out, Momoka. I know Aoi less than 5 minutes, and she already has you beaten. She hasn't worked a single day yet, but she's already showing more gumption than you ever have.
Kao shoots me a poignant glance. I wilt under like an underwater flower. That's me, Kao. You know me since I was a kid.
And I know just how lazy you can be.
I'm not lazy. Your standards are way too high.
I have high standards because I care about you, Momoka. As a friend of your family, it's my duty to shape you into a decent human being who arrive at work on time. I owe it to Fujitaka, helping me so much with my business.
Yes, ma'am. I bow beneath the force of Kao's righteous zeal. She scolds me even more than my mother does. It's not fair. I have a totally legit reason for being late today, though I was trying to be nice, for once. Mostly because I thought Ollie was a hot guy, and I was in a chance of having a summertime romance. But I will delve into that. Kao doesn't need to know about my fantasies. Can't hold me against that, can you?
I suppose not. No.
Kao's eyebrows knit together.
But this hardly excuses all the other times you've shown up for work late. How do you explain away those slip-ups?
Well, I look quite awkwardly. I can feel cold droplets of sweat uniform on my brow. How can I tuck my way out of this one? Kao's expression is nothing short, but piercing.
Well, never mind that for now. Your alibi today is watertight, which makes it a pleasant change. Can't be too angry with you for being a good hostess, though I do wish you'd call me to explain the situation.
Yeah, I know. I kinda got caught up. I'm sorry, boss.
Please try to be more thoughtful next time, Momoka.
Kao purses lips together.
And I wish you wouldn't call me boss. It makes you sound like a gang leader.
Sorry, Kaho.
That's better. Now, are you sure you don't mind working today, Aoi? Well, I appreciate every bit of your help I can get. Under no obligation to begin until tomorrow.
That's fine with me. I'm gonna get stuck right in.
Very good. That's what I'd like to hear. Would you mind showing Aoi the ropes, Momoka? Introduce her to the new colleagues and get her uniform. There are a few spares in the back room.
Sure thing, but... Kaho.
Good. Hop to it then.
I'll do my best. I don't want to let Aoi down. She's doing way too much of a clumsy on Cole's side today. This could be my chance to turn things around. I'll pretend that I'm a super reliable senior and she'll have no choice but looks up to me. My plan is perfect. No, I can't laugh like that. Not even the confines of my own head. It's starting to silly too much like Saya. I give Ali a quick tour of the cafe. It's been open for an hour, but the breakfast rush has since died down. There aren't too many customers, which is a relief. I briefly introduce Ali to the few members of the wait staff we pass, and head to the break room. We all get changed in here. There are lockers in the back you can stash your stuff. Clothes should be safe in here too.
I see. Thank you.
Larry grins.
You're a pretty comprehensive tour guide, Momoka. I'm getting the hang of this. There is something I'm curious about, though.
What?
There's, well... Why is there a girl slumped on the table?
Oh. The rest of my colleagues are out serving customers, but this one is out for the count less than 2 hours into her shift. She's very slender and small, with long wavy brown hair, which tumbles over her shoulders in waves. Thank you, Lon. Good to see you again. Welcome, and Happy New Year. Blah. Her name is Marina Yuki, and she's in my year at school. I think she must suffer from narcolepsy, because she's always looks so tired. Dark bags beneath her eyes are a permanent fixture on her otherwise soft, heart-shaped face. She passes out in school semi-regularly. She's always trying to sneak naps on the sly in the middle of her shifts. I'm so used to seeing her slumped over a table in a break room, and no longer registers. Yuki's quiet enough that it's easy to overlook her, seeing slower than the table she's resting her head on. If I didn't know, Yuki is a real human being like myself, only tend to believe she's kind of like crazy, realistic doll. That's Yuki.
Yuki?
Yeah, she's one of our colleagues. You could just ignore her if you want.
Really? That sounds kind of rude. Are you sure she's alright?
She's fine.
But she hasn't budged in since we came in here. Why she's passed out?
She's just sleeping. I think.
You might think that, but you don't know for certain.
I'm pretty certain. I give Yuki another glance. She lies there silently. So silently, perfectly frozen in place. Like a photograph. She's probably sleeping.
Probably.
I mean, I don't think she's dead. My brow furrows. Do you want me to poke her and find out?
If you wouldn't mind, I know it's rude to poke people while they're sleeping, but it put me at ease.
I guess if you're not used to Yuki, seeing her can be disconcerting. Our teachers who should be used to her passing out by death by now, say out trouble by the sheer stillness of her small, sleeping body. When she sleeps, she does it so soundly, her chest even rise and fall. Yuki? I approach her slowly, as a hunter might pursue a small animal, and poke her cheek with the tip of my finger. Yuki, are you still alive? Yuki remains still and silent, her eyes just as cold as marble, though, fortunately, it's much relieving. Even so, her lack of response is starting to unnerve me. Yuki? I poke her even harder. Yuki? Still no response. I guess I'll have to appeal to her base instincts. Then, hey, Yuki! You best wake up! Kyle's getting pretty sick of you shirking your responsibilities. She said, if you don't get up right now, she'll fire you. You don't want to suffer the indignation of being given the boot before you mean, do you? That threat, at least, is enough to finally break through Yuki's defenses. Yawning, the short, slight girl draws her head from the table, rubbing her eyes with her hands. And she's awake. Thank goodness. I knew this would work. It might be underhanded, but Yuki has a lot of pride for a girl who's always shoving around like a zombie. You see? You don't hear about Yuki anymore. She's wide awake.
I was starting to worry we might have a murder case on our hands. That'd be pretty wild to kick off my first day on Monoshima.
Who got murdered? We were afraid you'd been murdered, you dummy.
Murder's all pace on Monoshima. It's too quiet.
Well, I know that, but Aoi doesn't.
Aoi?
Yuki blinks at Aoi. Eyes look unfocused even after she rubs him. I doubt she's seeing her properly. That might explain why she's not staggered by Aoi's good looks, like I was back on the beach. Well, that and the fact Yuki's obviously smitten with Amari. Who's this? She's a new colleague. She's working with us starting from today.
Oh, I see. Where's Kao?
She's out front, like always.
I thought you said she was going to fire me.
Of course she isn't gonna fire you. Who could? You're too adorable. Unfortunately. Yuki really is cute. I'm not exaggerating. She's actually a month older than I am. Her birthday's in May. Mine's in June. But you never think that to look at her. She's a good head shorter than me, and not particularly tall to begin with. It's not common for people to mistake Yuki for a middle school student, or even an elementary one. Her favorite frilly clothes, coupled with her cute hair ribbons, do little to dispel these misconceptions. Whenever our class puts on plays during the school culture festival, she always gets cast as a fairy godmother. It's hard to resist the temptation. Nobody looks more like a fairy or doll, and she does.
So, Kao isn't gonna fire me?
Nope.
I see.
Does that mean you lied to me? Lie is a dirty word. I was just being a little economical with the truth.
You mean you deceived me?
Well, I guess. Yuki scowls.
You're a bad person, Momoka.
Why do people keep telling me that? First I got lectured by Dad, and Kyle, and now teeny tiny Yuki wants to cut me down to size. Why do you deserve this? Jeez. Yuki shakes her head.
If you don't want why people get mad at you all the time, I don't want to know what to tell you.
Tell me that I'm super kind and considerate senior, trying to look out for you, or out for our new colleague.
Mocha's been very nice to me. She drove me at the beach, then walked me back to her place. Though she was late for work. She got into a bit of trouble with her boss on my account. I feel very bad about it, actually. Don't bother. Kao's always losing her temper with Momoka. She deserves it for being so sully.
Says the girl who always falls asleep in the middle of her shifts.
I only do that when there aren't many customers. I at least arrive at work on time. Unlike some people.
I was late because I was showing Ari around. Weren't you listening?
Of course, I, unlike you, pay others the due attention they deserve. On the odd chance, I might learn something. You may have been late today for a noble cause, but this doesn't excuse your past tardiness.
That's what Kyle said.
That does not come as a surprise.
Yuki smirks.
I believe you're late for every single one of your shifts last week.
Right, that's enough out of you. Turn my back on Yuki, scowling. Going to give Aoi the wrong impression. Try to act cool. Reliable senior here.
You may be our senior. I do not know how old she is, but you're not cool or reliable by any stretch of the imagination. Being able to convince her otherwise, she'll soon receive a rude awakening. You, Akiyama Momoka, are utterly...
Hey, don't say that. That's mean. But
It's the truth.
saying that doesn't make me feel any better.
I was not trying to make you feel any better. I think it's important you know how lacking you are. It's only by accepting our faults and flaws, of which you many have, that we begin to change. Though it seems unlikely, I do hope that one day you become the cool, reliable senior you dream of. Good luck, Momoka. You need it.
Why you? I scout Yuki, but always giggles.
You two must get along pretty well.
That's what you think. You might need to get your eyes tested.
I've got 20/20 vision, thank goodness. I don't know if I look good in glasses. I'm not the studious type.
I'm not sure about that. I look Aoi up and down, one hand beneath my chin. I think you can pull it off.
Think?
I don't see why not. Glasses can add a lot of appeal. There's a huge market for handsome guys wearing glasses. You see in a lot of romance manga.
I wouldn't know. I read romance manga.
Aoi grins, her arms looped behind her head.
Does that mean you think I'm handsome, Momoka?
What? No.
You don't?
No, I that's just thing. I look away from Aoi, my face on fire. I feel almost embarrassed I did that on the beach. And both my shoes are firmly on my feet. Me and my big mouth. How can I never think of it before I speak? Damn, we're learning my lesson by now. Don't read into it too much. I was just talking out loud.
You do that often. It makes me worry.
You worry about me?
Yes, indeed.
Yuki nods.
I worry that you might be insane.
Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence.
You're welcome.
He smiles thinly, then looks between Aoi and I.
I take it from what you said earlier. I will be staying with you.
That's right.
Apparently our dads are friends. And how long will we be in Moroshima, Aoi? 2 weeks. I see.
Yuki nods.
Well, it's nice to meet you. You too. You seem like he has some common sense, which is more than can be said for Momoka. Look forward to working with you.
Yuki smiles thinly.
Now, if college is going to fire me, I think I'll go sleep for a few more minutes. Good night.
Yuki closes her eyes, rests her head on the table. Good night.
I answer on autopilot. Something about Yuki's slow, sleepy demeanor always puts me into her pace.
Then, shake my head. I can't allow this. No! Not good night. You need to wake up, Yuki. Yaoi still needs to get changed. Yuki sits back up and shoots me a skeptical look.
So?
So dummy, you'll be awkward if you're sitting here. I thought she wants a stranger to watch her stripping.
As if I would. I'm not shameless enough to think a peek at like you, Momoka. I already have Himari.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You're the one who's been drooling over Aoi, not me.
I've not been drooling. There's not been even a drop of drool involved.
Kalon says the three of them are so adorable. Then explain why you call her handsome.
Then, that doesn't mean anything.
So you flirt with every girl you meet.
A small, thin smile rises to Yuki's lips. pervert. He'll then close my mouth, but no words come out. No intelligent words, at least. I'm so flustered. I can't bring myself to do anything more than stammer. Yuki might look cute with her curly hair and archy face, but deep down, it's like, this girl's a demon.
It's alright, Momoka.
Aoi, who's remained remarkably calm during this comic exchange, offers me a smile.
I don't mind getting changed with Yuki around. Not easily embarrassed, and it won't be too different from getting ready for PE in school.
I guess. I wouldn't want to get undressed around a stranger, particularly one with a tongue as weird as Yuki's. But if Aoi doesn't mind, there's no way kicking up a fuss. What am I? Pretty for innocence. I'll keep my lips buttoned on the matter.
Now, what am I supposed to change to exactly? I don't want to make Kaho wait.
Well now, let me see. The waitresses usually wear these frilly dresses like the one Yuki's wearing. Well, that's not our kind of rule. I could get one of the guys' uniforms instead if you're not comfortable with a short skirt. What do you think?
I don't want to be a bother, but skirts really are my thing. This outfit looks very cute on Yuki. I'm sure it looks cute on you too, Momoka. But it'll probably look all frumpy and weird on me. I'd go with something with pants.
It's not a bother. Kyle prefers wearing pants too. Let me go grab you one. I took one of the boys' uniforms out of the drawer at the back and smoothed it down with my fingers. While the girls' uniforms are cute and frilly, the boys' uniforms are way more modest. They come in sets, crisp white shirts and brown pants. I often wonder why I look better in this getup myself. The girls' uniforms are super cute with their frilly skirts and ruffled headbands, but they don't seem to suit me. My height is clearly average and my face is pretty plain. When I dress up in frills, it looks like I'm trying too hard. I'm not cute like Yuki, and not handsome like Aoi. I think I'm decidedly ordinary. But maybe I'm being too self-conscious. Here you go. That should fit you. I hand the bow close to Aoi, who accepts them with a smile.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I guess I'll get changed then.
Hey! Wait!
What?
Natalie glances at me. Her fingers are gripping the rolled-up hem of her shirt. It's really a rather sizable strip of her bare skin.
Is something wrong?
Does she really ask me that? She won't have any issues with her body. Quite rightly, too. She's really good looking. But I'm starting to get seriously flustered. That is, I mean...
What? What indeed? Is something the matter?
Yuki smirks.
You gone bright red, Momoka. It could mean that you're enjoying this. Are you?
No, I'm not. I don't know what you mean.
I think you do, you pervert.
Not a pervert.
Then why are you staring at Aoi like that?
I don't mean to. I just... Jeez. I press one hand to my chest. Heart's pounding fit to burst. Well, that was really handsome. Crap. He's so red. I can feel it. I never felt this way before anyone before. This keeps up.
Momoka?
If I spend more time with her, then...
Hey, Momoka.
I'm afraid I might really fall for her. I like to say the rest of the day passed without any incident, but that will be strictly untrue. It was hardly muddling my way through my 5-hour shift at work. I'm not sure how I managed it. Well, is it frozen? No, not the game. But I don't think my model's moving. Give me one moment. There. Wait, can you hear me? Am I even streaming? It shows I'm streaming. But yeah, it's like my model's not moving. Yeah, I could definitely see the change in the game when I'm looking at my models. Well, while I'm here, I might as well save. Sleeping Beauty. I'll be right back, chirps. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Please excuse me. Blah. All right. All right, I seem to be moving now. Yeah, because as I was moving on to the next scene, I just noticed that my model wasn't working. I mean, it wasn't moving. Also, was I frozen? Well, I think that confirms one thing. I think most people just listen to me rather than watch. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But yeah, I am back. Demas says, "Good night, winter duckling." You're going, Deman. Well, thank Thank you for watching, dead man. See you next time then. And I'm not a duckling. I can't stay glasses away on the slide despite my best attempts to avoid doing so. I also distracted throughout my shift. I dropped a cutely arranged strawberry shortcake sundae on the ground. The fancy fluid, dessert, glasses shatter. Everyone in the cafe looked at me, and it was a humiliating experience all around. I had to bow profusely to the shocked couple who ordered a sundae, and then I had to clean up. But my fingers were shaky so much I had to cut myself on the glass, then started bleeding everywhere. Kyle wasn't all impressed by my clumsiness. In fact, she forbade me from taking orders for the rest of my shift. I was stuck cleaning tables and washing dishes, while Yuki, who's about half the size of me, balanced trays, stayed heavy with high with parfaits and crepes. Coffee. Sorry, it's going a bit fast. My hands are wrinkled and pruny from the hot water, and they still smell warm. I need a bath. I want to get in the tub as soon as I can. First, I have a meal with my dad and my sister sit through. Ah, this is delicious. I'm glad you like it. You have seconds if you want. Wow, really? I'll help myself. This is my lucky day. Dad rises from the table and passes the kitchen counter, plate in hand. She gets more food onto her plate while I poke proudly at my meal. I really can't fathom what she's so excited about. Dad's cooking, while passable, is always relatively plain. Today's meal is cleaner than most. This is made with whatever leftovers he would scrape together from the fridge. He preferred a simple meal consisting of cold silver noodles with snow peas and with a side of pickled radishes and kapara. Food's decidedly mediocre, but I was devouring it like a dish from a 5-star restaurant. Has she never seen food before? These pickled radishes are crunchy and refreshing. Can't get enough of them. Thank you, Mr. Akiyama. Oh, you don't need to be so formal. Fujitaka is fine. Are you sure? Of course. Your dad was one of my closest friends back when I was still living in Tokyo. As far as I'm concerned, you're a member of our family, just like Mikan and Momoka. Alright then. Thank you, Fujitaka. Did you make this food yourself? As a matter of fact, I did. Oh wow, this makes it even doubly delicious. It really isn't that special. Maybe not to you, but it is to me. I'm not used to eating homemade meals like this, especially not at such a lively dinner table. Doesn't say she had the time to cook. Not really. He's so busy with work. He gets home from school pretty late, and he's always busy planning new lessons and grading homework. We usually eat takeout. Our meals are from the convenience store. It's easier that way. From what I remember, Seiji wasn't the best cook. Oh, Dad's useless in the kitchen. He even has problems making instant noodles. Mom used to do all the cooking for us back when she was still around. But, well, I'm used to eating sandwiches from the convenience store. They're not that bad, I guess. They get kind of stale after a while. I'm practice smiling. Ever got some minced pork sandwiches? Got it. I take minced pork sandwiches off the menu. Well, now he reconsiders. Maybe minced pork sandwiches wouldn't taste so bland if you made them. I'm sure your cooking's way better than anything they sell at a 7-Eleven near my house. Jordan says, well, I've got to go for a bit, nip pop. Have fun, be back soon, hopefully. Later, Jordan. And I don't know how much longer I might do this, but yeah, if I end it sooner than expected, then yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care, Jordan. You and Bear. High praise indeed. I'm no coloring genius like my wife, but maybe we could put that to the test. Oh,
Oh, that might be fun. It'll be an ultimate showdown. I'm pretty sure I know who'll win.
And with a cheerful laugh, Ali scoops up yet more cold soba noodles into her mouth. Ali's way of eating can't be described as elegant. She shoves her feast into her mouth quickly and swallows, barely chewing. She seems to prioritize efficiency over enjoyment. Maybe that's because she's grown accustomed to eating food from the supermarket over the years. I don't mind supermarket food myself, but if I had to live on it every day out, I'd probably start detesting it too. In my house, meals are a relaxing affair, conducted amongst family. I usually enjoy myself during meals, but I can't quite relax today. Smiling faces that surround me do little to put me at ease. I wonder why. It can't be always fall. She's standing like an image of her eye conjure in my head. She isn't snoggly, or stuck up, or selfish. Her smile hasn't faltered since she crossed the threshold of my family. She didn't even look put on while she learned about Mikon's deafness, which shows some people. Ali's a nice girl. That much is indisputable. I wonder why being with her makes me feel nice.
Yaoi, I'm curious. Have you ever thought of cooking for yourself?
I have considered it, but, well... Ali smiles bashfully.
I'm always as bad as cook as my dad. He must be exaggerating. Can't imagine anybody being bad at cooking as Seiji. Oh, you'd be surprised. We had to make like a pound cake in my school a few months ago. It might turn out totally inedible. I tried to follow the recipe properly. I measured out all the ingredients, but for some reason, my cake didn't rise at all. It was all flat and stuck to the bottom of the cake pan, and it got burned. It smelled foul, and it tasted worse. I brought a slice home for Dad. He ate it, tried to look pleased, but I could tell he was forcing himself. Just not cut out for cooking. No matter how hard I try, things always seem to go wrong. I'm only really good at sports when it comes to practical things like cooking or cleaning. I just make a huge mess. I'm kind of a huge klutz. Now, don't be so hard on yourself. Cooking is an innate skill, something that has to be learned through trial and error. Your issue is that you never had a chance to learn, but with Seiji's own skills being subpar, shall we say. If you had enough of your minced pork sandwiches, we might teach you a few basic recipes. You would? Sure, I think it might be fun. I'm not the best cook myself, but you seem to like my food. And I flatter myself, I do know my way around the kitchen. I'm better at it, Seiji, at least. But I couldn't. I'll blow up your kitchen. I'd like to see you try.
Dad laughs.
I'll watch over you. Don't worry. I won't let you make any silly mistakes. I've done a bit of baking with Mikon and Momoka in the past. We always enjoy ourselves. Isn't that right?
Dad looks at Mikon, who's busy slurping up her noodles, and signs to her. He's been sighing throughout the meal, like he usually does. Mikon's not been replying. I guess she's too busy stuffing her face.
Would you like to do some baking with Aoi sometime?
I'd love to. That sounds like fun.
Then it's settled. Let's all cook together.
I sat down in my chair, scowling. I can just say I want to join him, but I guess my opinion doesn't matter in this household.
Hey, cut that out, Momoka. Try to make Aoi feel more welcome, please. Oh, don't worry about that. Mom's been really nice to me already. She helped me find my way to the seaside cafe, and she gave me a lot of advice at work.
That's a nice way of putting it. The only workable advice Aoi couldn't glean by watching me would be, don't do anything Momoka's doing. So much of my dreams of being a cool, collected senior have been well and truly destroyed. Also my pure, manly fantasies of falling in love with a handsome boy. Stop. I stab at my soba noodles with my chopsticks, but for all my viciousness, can't get a firm grip on them. cool, light brown noodles slide out of my grasp and pop over the edge of the bowl onto the table. This is just wonderful. Today's a veritable comedy of errors.
Oh? You should go to the seaside cafe as soon as you arrive in Momoshima.
That's right. I wanted to see what my new workplace was like. Then I ended up working my first shift.
That's commendable. Weren't you tired?
Maybe a little. But I'm a big strong girl. I can look after myself.
Besides, I have Momoka with me. She was reliable in her own way. I'm not sure if my oldest daughter is the best tutor, but I suppose she tries her best.
Another long, sticky strand so when noodles falls from my tightly clenched chopsticks and lands on the table beside the first coiling itself on the wooden surface like a snake. I pout. Why is Dad looking at me in such a pitying way? He's meant to be my own father. He's a man who gave me life. I wouldn't exist if it weren't for him. He's not disciplining me, is he? It's not my fault I keep dropping my noodles. They're slippery.
I suppose that means you mean Kaho.
That's right.
She was really nice too. She is, isn't she? Kaho used to babysit Momoka and Mikan when they were younger. She's very generous and a good employer. Can't go wrong with a job at Kaho's cafe. You don't need to work it while you're under my roof. I'm not expecting you to pay for your bread and board.
I knew it. I wasn't in such a bad mood. I tend to say, told you so.
It's fine, Mr. Fujitaka. I'm worried because I want to. Really? That's very admirable. See, Seiji wasn't boasting when he said you were a hardworking girl.
I'm not so sure about that. I just can't sit still. That's all. Yasi's raucous laughter echoes to the kitchen. Can't really be called ladylike. In fact, exact opposite. But it's reassuring all the same. It's hard to stay mad when I'm with Aoi. Something about her smile makes my heart twist. It's at my chest. But that only makes things even more awkward. Crap! Now I drop even more sticky noodles over the table. What's wrong with me today? My basic motor skills are deteriorating at an alarming rate. Hey, Momoka. Mika sets her chopsticks down and sighs at me. Keep spilling your food all over the table. I know that! You don't need to tell me. I was just pointing it out in case you hadn't noticed. Aren't I wonderful? Yeah, right. Stick out my tongue. And then Mika smirks. So, what do you think of Aoi? Well, glad I got Aoi. She's still talking cheerfully with Dad, despite being a virtual stranger. Aoi says some kind of joke, and Dad starts laughing. You think, judging by the flow of the conversation, Aoi's been living with us for years. After a few false starts, Aoi's even started to call him Fujitaka without any embarrassment. Where does that confidence come from? Is it magic? Is it witchcraft? She's abducted by aliens. What is she? As an awkward weirdo, it's hard for me to understand anybody who isn't a fellow awkward weirdo. I was less like a fellow girl, and more like a mystic beast. It might be kind of rude to talk about Aoi while she's sitting at the table. I wouldn't want her to make it feel awkward, so I stopped talking, and I said back to my little sister. She's interesting, I guess. Interesting? Mikan raises an eyebrow. Is that all you had to say? What else do you want me to say? I hardly know her. But didn't you spend the whole day together? She's walking with you when you came back from work. We did spend a bit of time together, sure. We didn't talk too much. I was busy dealing with customers, and my hand still. I could tell Mikan I was busy in the kitchen cleaning up plates after my stuck affair with a strawberry sundae. But why should I give this little demon any extra ammunition? I might not be the brightest girl in the world, but I'm not stupid. You... I shake my head. Just forget about it. Nah, stingy. Mika pouts. The point is, I know Aoi left for a day. How can I formulate an opinion on her in such a short amount of time? You didn't have any problems formulating an opinion on her this morning, before you even met her. Didn't you say she'd be a stuck-up city girl who'd make fun of you and your looks? Maybe I did. But I was being stupid. That is, sadly, all too common occurrences for you. I choose ignoring Mikan's slight comment. I'm an adult here, well, almost, compared to her. Now I might be from Tokyo. She isn't what I expected. She doesn't seem fashionable at all. Her clothes are even clearer than yours. But she's nice. How can you tell? Aoi doesn't like sign language, she could barely read lips. Yeah, even less to judge her on that. I do. She smiled at me when she met me. She seemed true when Dad told her I was deaf. I think she's a really nice girl. So, you're in the pro Aoi camp too, huh? I don't see any reason why I should dislike her. If you're mad because you have to share your room with her. In fact, I don't think you're mad at her either. Not really. How you figured that one out? You've been staring at Aoi the whole time missing at the table. What? No! No way! I wasn't staring! You totally were. Can't look away from her. It's almost like you're obsessed. No! I'm not! I don't care about Aoi like I said, I don't even know her. But you want to get to know her, right? Mikan's gaze is firm and steady. So in place though, I tried to turn my head away. You like her. I can tell that you like her. Just don't admit it to yourself. You like her much, much more than you expected to. Now you're embarrassed and ashamed that you jumped to the conclusion so early on. That is blatantly ridiculous. You're just saying that because you don't know how else to respond. What do you know? You're just a little kid. I might be a little kid, but I lived with you long enough to know what you're like. I can see right through you, Momoka. You like Aoi. You like her a lot. I guess it doesn't hurt that she's good looking. My face feels so hot, I'm afraid it's gonna spontaneously combust. I guess I think my lucky stars that it's not possible to start in sign language. My fragile state that would be more obvious to my devilish little sister. Not that my true feelings are totally 100% apparent already. Think whatever you want. It's not like it'll change the truth. But I know I want to know what the truth is. And if you don't, you got the hots for her, haven't you? What? No way!
Momoka? Hey, what's wrong?
To see if you must realize that I, like a fool, tried to refute Mikan's declaration out loud. Very out loud. So out loud that Dad and Aoi are staring at me like I'm some kind of circus attraction. Mikan's grinning to herself like a demon. This is just great. Then my life becomes such a farce. Later that night, when Aoi's taking a bath, struck with a sudden intense desire to draw. I wanted to be a manga artist from an early age. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid, on any spare sheet of paper available. I even drew on my bedroom walls in thick, chunky wax crayon a couple of times, which, let's just say, that did not go well with my parents. That didn't stop me from drawing though. My fondness for art only grew stronger with the successive years. I absolutely adore romance stories about handsome princesses. My shelves are crammed full with them, practically groaning under the weight. I'd love to write a story like myself someday, but I was struggling creatively for a while. Every time I try to plan a story, my hands tensed up. I feel unduly anxious, like criticize and nitpick every little detail, then I give up in less than an hour. My female characters are fresh-faced and pretty, but not exactly interesting. My male characters are tall and handsome, but they look and act too much like the male characters from all the other romance stories I've read. They don't have any, originality. There isn't any spark, nor any sort of, hook. Sometimes, when I sit at my desk, a sheet of white paper staring me, my HB pencil in my hand, I wonder what it's all for. The characters don't feel real enough to me, no matter how intricate their designs. They're just going through the motions. I don't have any romantic experiences to draw for myself. How can I write satisfying romance stories? My own. All I could do is copy other people. That's why I'll never be able to achieve my dream, no matter how hard I work. I never thought about giving more time than I could count. But when I sit at my desk that evening, twirling my HB pencil around in my fingers, something clicks into the place inside my head. Inspiration! I can't remember the last time I felt so enthused about one of my own projects. I'm afraid if I don't get my ideas down, I'll forget them. Even worse, I'll lose confidence in them come in the morning and I'll be committed to the paper. I can't let myself get sidetracked. I want to draw. I need to. Hey, Momoka. I was always starting my sketching. Till I forgot about her.
The bat's free. Go in now if you want. Though, you look kind of busy. Working on something? Some homework? Are you drawing? You don't mind if I take a look, do you?
I was afraid of this. She had to ask what's the most anxiety-inducing question you could ask any budding artist. I don't think my poor heart would be able to handle it. She laughed at my work. I died. This time I die of realsies, but for realsies. No take-backs. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I threw my arms across my sketchbook, shooting for prying eyes. The contents of this book are private. They're strictly private. If you look, you'll be cursed for 1,000 years.
Curse? That sounds pretty serious.
Lally takes a hesitant step back.
Sorry. I didn't know this was such a sensitive issue.
Is it sensitive? What does that? What do you mean by that? What the heck does she think I'm drawing? I got any misapprehensions should I be having at last? I'm not really a pervert, regardless of what Yuki says. Hey, don't get it wrong, funny ideas. I'm not drawing any nudes, okay?
I never said, well.
Alright, I guess you didn't. I hang my head, my cheeks pale pink. Sorry for acting weird. I don't know what's gotten into me. I guess I have a few hangs up on my art. I used to draw in school, but some of the guys in my class saw me doing a lovey-dovey scene a while back. They all tease me about it, so it's kind of a sore subject.
Oh, I can understand that. Some of the boys in my class tease me too.
They do?
Yeah, they say I don't act girly enough, and I should be graceful. Stupid stuff like that.
I see. That must suck.
Kinda, but I'm used to it. I've always been a bit of a tomboy. I was out playing soccer in the park with the neighborhood boys from the age of 5.
I'm surprised to let you join them.
They didn't want me at first, but I could be pretty persuasive.
I can't imagine little boys listening to speeches. Or 5-year-olds being all that good at giving them.
Oh, I didn't write a speech. I beat them up. That forced them to respect me pretty quickly. It's amazing what a bit of good old-fashioned pummeling can do.
You beat people up.
When I was a kid, I had a short fuse. I could stand it when the boys in my neighborhood said I could play with them. I thought they were being stupid. I wanted to show them I was more than a match for them, despite being a girl. things worked out okay when I was in elementary school, but in middle school, stuff started to change. Got older. I guess that made the guys I played with uncomfortable. They stopped hanging out with me. They said it'd be unchivalrous to beat a girl too bad. Beat a girl too bad, whatever that means. I said they're being ridiculous. I wasn't better at soccer than all of them, but they didn't want to hear it. I mean, wasn't I better at soccer than them? We started to drift apart after that.
I see. Always seems like a nice, polite girl. Can't really imagine her sinking her fist into anybody's face. I don't know if I want to either. It's a bit of a scary thought. I'm not sure I should be impressed by her childhood feats, or mildly afraid. Maybe it's a mix of both. I bet those guys were just embarrassed you kept kicking their asses at soccer. I'm not seeing you play, but you sound like you're really good at sports.
They're about the only thing I'm really good at. I'm so and so into everything else.
It's still impressive. I'm totally gobble when it comes to you, like your physical exercise.
You have mentioned that, yes.
Allie grins.
Not to worry, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Sports are for everyone. I think they're pretty fun, though if all the guys I know are too cowardly to play with me anymore. Maybe I should take pity on them. Eagles must be really fragile at their cup about the thought of losing to a girl. They try to spin like they were worried about me, but I know the truth. They're not fooling me.
Lolly laughs, cracks her knuckles together in a manner that suggests she doesn't care what anyone else thinks of her. But I have to wonder how true that is. If she really didn't care what people said about her, she didn't dwell on it. I doubt she'd tell me about it either. She might be more delicate than she looks. I get teased a lot too, though in my case, it's a bit different. It might sound silly, but I like romance stories a lot. As much as you like sports. I draw a lot of cute couples holding hands and hugging and stuff, but I never had a boyfriend before. My classmates, even my friends, that was funny I drew those things, despite having zero experience. And my drawing sister's the worst offender of all. I don't take my sketchbook to school anymore, so I'm mostly free from my classmates teasing. But it's a different story with Mikon. Mikon's as devious as a fox. She's always poking around my room when I'm not at home, trying to ferret out my secrets. Last time she unearthed my sketchbook, she thought its contents were so hilarious she teased me about it for weeks. I guess it must seem pretty laughable drawing romance stories when I've never been on a date before.
I don't think there's anything wrong about it. I mean, it's not all crime authors are like actual murderers, or at least I hope they aren't. You don't need to go out anyway to write a good romance story. And I'm willing to bet the male love interests in these stories are way nicer than most guys in real life. The boys in my class are all utterly unappealing.
But you might have a point. I returned Aoi's wide smile with a smile slightly more hesitant one of my own. I think I feel a bit burned out. I guess you can take a look at my sketchbook, if you're really curious.
You don't mind?
I did, but I don't think you'll tease me. You're actually pretty cool, and, well, since you'll be staying here for a while, I might as well show you. Be hard keeping a secret. And that sounds like a pain anyway. So, here. I pick up my sketchbook and present it to Aoi. This is just a rough character sketch for my story idea, and, what do you think?
Let me take a look.
I stare resolutely at my lap, my face on fire, while Aoi examines my artwork. Like I said, it's a rough character sketch. I was hit with a sudden burst of inspiration for a love interest, a potential story, and I wanted to draw him before I forgot the finer details. RV. Good to see you. Blah. And Happy New Year, RV. I'm sorry to say, I think it's almost like I think it's gonna be natural I finish gonna make this part 1. Oh, I feel bad now. RV and Guidance. Yeah, Happy New Year's, you too. Happy New Year's, Guidance. Happy New Year's, RV. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be ending the stream very shortly because I don't want to go I don't want to stream too late. But also because I figure it makes sense that this will be part 1. Do it right here, when they're about to end the day. Let me get a quick recap of what was this about. Basically, this pink-haired girl, Momoko. She lives in Omarashi. I forgot the name of it. She lives on an island filled with rabbits. Ari says, I'm sorry I'm not watching. Next time, that's okay with you. That's fine. I'm glad you dropped in. I appreciate it. But so Momoko was told that someone named Aoi was going to be coming to stay with him for 2 weeks because her dad said her friend's daughter needed to stay because the guy, I'm muddling up. All right, okay. So the family, the dad, he has a friend. He needs to go on vacation. Has been on vacation a long time, so he had his daughter sent here just to share a roof with what's her last name? Well, the bunk beds with Momoko here, the pink-haired girl. And at first, Momoko was she thought she was be bunked with a snobby girl from Tokyo, but apparently this handsome lady named Aoi. And Ari says, you're my favorite streamer girl, I will watch you. Well, whenever you get the opportunity, I'm practically streaming every day. Anyway, let me see if I'll wrap this up. The sketch is upended with the various notes written in squat and curvy characters, shining more embarrassing than the artwork itself. But to my immense relief, Lally doesn't laugh. She's actually taking this seriously. Oh, wow. You're a real good artist, Momoka. I'm not really. Yes, you are. This is way better than anything I could do. I can't even draw a straight line. That's because I practice. I'd be pretty sad if I didn't draw at least this much after all these years. There are lots of people out here much better than I am. I post my art online, but I don't have any fans. I don't want any competitions. I haven't created anything worthwhile. I'm just average, really. Maybe less than that. Nothing special. Hey, don't put yourself down like that. You're making me feel bad here. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to fish for penny points. I'm being serious. I still have a long way to go. We can all improve, but this looks good. This looks good to me as is. I can never do anything like this. But not in a million years. You must have spent a long time drawing. I guess I've been doing it for years. Try ever since I was old enough to hold on to a crayon. And it shows. This is seriously cool. Whoa. Ali turns her attention to the sketchbook once more. There's something funny about this sketch. Funny? My voice comes out strange squeak, like a asphyxiated hamster. What's so funny about it? Is the hands? They look weird. I'm starting to draw fingers properly. What are the pose? Is it too stiff? Size of the head, size of the eyes, the position of the nose, of them. This character looks very familiar. I feel like I've seen him before. The harder Aoi's eyes bore to my sketch, the redder my face becomes. I can feel the cold noodles I ate for my dinner riding around my stomach. I feel like I swallowed a pit of, nest of eels. That's why I didn't want Aoi to look at my sketchbook. I didn't want her to know the truth. But it looks like she's already figured it out. Guy I sketched in my 20 minutes of passion. He looks almost exactly like Aoi. Later that night, when I'm lying in bed, I found myself accosted by my thoughts by my new roommate. As for said roommate, well, she's fast asleep, curled up on the futon my dad prepared a little earlier. She must have been exhausted because she fell asleep the moment her head touched her pillow. I bet that could be attributed to a long journey here. It takes about 4 hours to get from Tokyo to Miyagi by car. You have to take the first boat from Miyagi to Omurashima. Yeah, that's the name of it, Omurashima. If Aoi's dad drove to Miyagi this morning, it must have been very, very early in the morning, at around 5 or 4, I'm guessing. Aoi probably had about 4 hours sleep last night, tops. Instead of resting at my place, she insisted on working on her shift at the cafe. She didn't give herself much time to get accustomed to her new environment. It's no wonder she's exhausted. She's been pushing herself seriously hard. I hear Aoi snoring in the darkness. Her snores aren't deep and throaty like a chain-smoking old man's, but they're still pretty pronounced. I never had to share my room with anyone else who snores before. Full stop. I can still hear Aoi when I press my pillow over my ears. If I'm being honest, it's starting to drive me crazy. It's starting to drive me nuts. Groaning, I sit up on my bed, drawing my knees to my chest, glanced out the floor. My room is dark. Lamp is on my desk, turned off. Curtains are drawn. It's hard to see in the murky blackness. It takes me moments about eyes to adjust, but when they do, I start to pick out the details in the gloom. I can finally see her. Aoi. She's embracing the covers as though it's her body pillow. One leg is looped over the blanket, while her arms encircle it. Her shadowy cheek nuzzled against his side. Her eyelashes are closed. Her lips are parted, and she snores every second, with more reliability than a Tokyo train schedule. I run my fingers through my hair, which is sticking to my flushed cheeks, and sigh. It isn't fair. Even when she's sleeping, and snoring no less, she still looks so handsome. She's so good looking. It makes my head hurt. Part of me almost wishes Aoi was the arrogant, aloof, stuck-up girl I feared she would be. But at least then I wouldn't be losing sleep and losing my mind. I hate her. I hate sharing my room with her. But I wouldn't be experiencing such inner turmoil. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I never felt like this about any boy before. Let alone a girl. It's also strange and new. Confusing. I feel like I'm going to suffocate. Why actually be so nice? I whisper softly. So softly that I know my betrothal words won't reach the ears of Aoi. She's so kind and sweet and supportive. But you barely know me. We're still strangers, so why? Why do I feel like this? August 4th, Tuesday. Well, I think, yeah, I'm gonna bookmark it here. This was called Jellyfish Girl. I hope we don't actually get stung by a jellyfish. Alright, chirps. That's it for me tonight. Like, Left 4 Dead 2 streaming. Yeah, this visual novel, I gotta say, I am totally absorbed into this. I'm having fun voicing all these characters. I like how this time around, I'm like, cause yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm like doing the voice. I'm using the voice of when I did Elizabeth. I switched it up and now I'm doing it as a main character as opposed to like, I mean, Elizabeth from my lovey-dovey demon was a main character, but yeah, it wasn't from like her perspective, like, so like every now and then, I don't know, it's a real challenge. Yeah, especially on the throat, the vocal cords. But I'm having fun. I like it. And Prex is smiling. Anyhow, yeah, and again, I apologize to RV and Guidance Epic Gamer. Yeah, I feel bad that you just came in, but hey, at least you get to catch like what happened earlier. In one portion of the stream, it seemed like my model froze, and even though like I was like narrating, unfortunately, yeah, I was like frozen in the corner. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the stream, I was like animated as ever. But yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna continue this. And if anybody else is wondering, I'm also, yeah, eventually, when I feel in the mood, I will continue the other visual novel, Please Be Happy. But yeah, right now I just saw something more like this. Some more cutesy. But yeah, I like to extend my warmest thank yous, appreciation, mahalo everybody taking the time to come here and listen to me be silly. This is the Vtuber Nivni with Adair and Nitiha signing out. Take care, stay safe, stay nitty. We'll see all of you again. And like I said, have a happy new year. Good night, Jarvar. Good night, RV. Good night, Products. Good night, Guidance Epic Gamer. Good night, Carslane. Good night, Deadman. Good night, Kalon. Good night, Seal. And good night to the Rex's Chirps who could not make it. I'll see you next time whenever I get the opportunity. Yeah. Later, Carslane. Later, Jarvar. You're welcome, Products. Bye, everyone. I love you. Bye. Is America even gonna do that? Considering the fluctuation of voices I was doing on a dime. That's better. See? Silly. Until the very end. But I have resolutions, changes, fears, hopes for the new year. The one thing that's never gonna change about me is being silly. And for you chirps. Bye everyone!